Now, we're expecting a lot from this man, Carlos Checa. Just takes a little bit of another strip off his visor to get a clear view of the mountains of Utah as he heads around the Miller Motorsports Park to start his lap in Superpole.
Now, Carlos, he knows what lap time he's got to do to get pole position. He knows that he's chasing a 1 minute 48.5. So let's see what he can do with that Honda. He's already done a 1 minute 48.8. So let's see if he can pull out an extra few tenths.
Down into the first corner he dives, all second gear through here, back on the power for a moment before the flip-flop left-right, getting back as hard on the power as possible through this next right-hander.
These guys in the middle of these corners are getting the revs down to about 8,000, 9,000 RPM and as high as 14,000 RPM in between each gear change.
Through the corner known as Scream, and that Honda is doing just that. Number 7, Carlos Checa, headed for that first split. Hard on the brakes now as he goes into Black Rock Hairpin.
Carlos has had a pretty smooth weekend, although he had a high side this morning.
Yep.
So he's had quite a few crashes this year. This is another bike with a Kenny Roberts swing arm. Obviously seems to be working pretty well.
Certainly for working with Carlos as he heads through Witchcraft and towards the section uphill.
And he is 0.3 under Neukirchner's time.
What a lap, and I think your prediction could be right. These are incredible times, and they're just getting quicker. The knowledge of the track is getting better and better as these guys learn it. And the Handspree sponsored Honda of Carlos Checa of Spain is doing the business here in the US of A.
Yeah, this is going to be a super impressive lap. He still held that 0.3 advantage too. So if he can hold that up, he's going to be heading towards a low 48. And I think that Max Neukirchner was very fast through this last section. So Checa's got to hold it together if he wants to keep this pole position. Headed for
the checkered flag. Carlos Checa puts in a sensational lap. 1:48.1. Half a second quicker than Neukirchner.
What a lap.
Yeah, and the crowd loving that. And so is Carlos.
See that, he's happy.